Ridge Road. So you'll need to take 128 towards Geyserville at the stop sign once you get to Jimtown, and then find Wilson Road.
1480 copies, Wilson Road.
Sailing engine 1481, Zastine.
Engine 1481, 554.
Preston 364, Bellevue. New.
Command.
5 you on CDF Command 6.
Yeah, scene.
75 4. Fire investigation, fire reported in the creek. 364 Bellevue Avenue, Santa Rosa, Dutton Avenue, Juniper Avenue, Fox 3048, Bravo 4.
Units responding to struck vegetation fire, Mountain Avenue, confirmed, battalion 1412.
Range 5, engine 1481 available at Wilson Road at Geysers.
Hey, Tunsey, head up Wilson Road and see what you can do for those homes up there. And you'll see Hall Ranches. There's only a couple homes on the Hall Ranches. The homes to the left are the ones that are more full-time residents. Just make sure everyone's out and do what you can to save them.
1481 copy.
62, confirm response.
On Alpha. On command. Inch 1. Traffic.
Affirmative. You should have contact with the Mendocino Task Force.
72.
Engine 1472. How do you get a hold of them?
Yeah, copy. Some of the engines needed fuel. They can go into Station 48, Hillsburg, get fuel if they need it. Also, additionally, as they make their way down Pine Flat, the fire is towards the bottom, getting close to impacting Pine Flat, just so they're aware.
And for your information, the backside is tied in above Kincaid Road. Affirmative. I'm waiting for light to get a look in this canyon.
Copy, thanks.
Affirmative. 1476, confirm response.
Utility 1450.
Engine 14.
50 on Command 6.
I see.
Yeah, I just passed Moody Lane. There is fire down there. Pick up.
Engine 1460, confirm response. Joe's 42.
1413, Branch 5, Command. Yeah, the fire at the base of the hills behind Moody, or is it up in the, not down in the valley yet, up in the hills? I'll give you better directions to get up there if you want.
St. Helena, transport 1442 in the area, on 12. Copy.
Okay, well, if you get back on River Road, and there's a long driveway that goes up into those hills, that'll get you to the fire. This also probably means the fire is going to be over on Coyote Ridge Road as well.
Affirmative.
Engine 462, saying that confirm power lines.
Well, it depends what you want to do. There's more homes on Coyote Ridge, but I can get you up in those hills if you want, on the ridge prior to Coyote Ridge.
Transport Dozer 1445.
Yeah, Paul, you're badly broken. I can't copy.
How's this?
Better.
So it is backing off the hills from what I can see. I can't see that far north yet, but the wind is carrying it towards the south, so it's not backing against the wind, but it's not being held by it either.
Copy. If you want to get access in the hills, I can guide you in.
Wherever you want to have the best eyes on it.
Hey, Wayne?
I'd like to switch this over to
River Road, and I think it's marked Fay Ranch Road on your in the GPS. That'll take you all the way up.
Full testing.
Statement, you're breaking bad. Can you repeat?
11, Division Bravo. Command.
Handling it. Manage your west end.
1482. Go ahead.
Seeing engine 1482 at scene. Concur with Battalion less than an acre.
Tender 6011, go ahead.
On command.
Yeah, you could go ahead and bump downhill on Pine Flat to where the transports are staged and post up there. 6011.
Unit 74 at scene.
74601, break. See, standby. We're going to give you a new tack. Mountain IC, St. Helena.
Hey, we're at scene at Wilson.
For Mountain IC.
When you're on Wilson. Come in.
That's affirmative.
Yeah, I think 1481's in there also. Just structure defense on the buildings in there.
I copy, Ray. 1481, 1480.
You change of tactical. You have TAC 1006 hours.
St. Helena Mountain.
You St. Helena?
Forward progress. Stop. We have alignment around the fire. This time it's contained. Less than 1 acre.
And a copy forward progress. Less than 1 acre. What are your needs? Send as you copy the updates.
2224 Road 2224.
St. Helena.
Stanley Branch 5 on command.
Send a copy. Those units at scene and confirming you transport those are 1440.
Branch 5, 9230 Charlie on command.
Branch 5.
Branch 5, 9230 Charlie. An update, fire has spotted and is established across Highway 128, west of the casino and the large vineyard.
Okay, you guys gonna be able to take action? Worst case, it gets down in the river and all the bamboo. That could be problematic. There's also power lines that cross or go through the vineyard right there, just for your information.
Copy. I've got 2 engines on the highway now that I can try to take action on. We're also committed to immediate threat structure defense just above that area.
Affirmative. We should have a bunch of additional resources coming in. You can try to siphon them off as they come through your area if you need additional help. I'm expecting the fire's going to be down on Highway 120 here shortly.
Affirmative. It's not a main fire front. It's just a lot of spotting out in front of itself.
Affirmative. Break, St. Helena, Branch 5 on command.
Branch 5, Salem.
Okay, advise Redcom they dispatched another fire alarm on Geysers Road. That's most likely due to the Kincaid fire. No need for a response.
Branch 5, 605.
Me too. Available.
Those are 1442.
2550, Branch 1.
Copy the traffic. Available station.
Go ahead to 2150. Yeah, information on your way down Pine Flat. The fire hasn't crossed the creek, but it may by the time you get down. So heads up on that, and any engines that need fuel can go into the Cal Fire Station in Hillsbury there.
Copy that.
Operations IC, command.
Five, 6171, command.
Branch 5.
Information, there's residents on Red Winery Road that have not been evacuated yet. I copy. I'll come up on the sheriff's channel. I thought that had been done.
You have confirmation it was done, but not that everybody left.
Spoke with two people who were sleeping the whole time. Can't sponsor the residential fire alarm, Geysers Road. Again, 6180. Geysers Road.
Branch 5, 18 Lima.
Branch 5.
Branch 5, 18 Lima, on command.
And respond for immediate need for structure protection for the vegetation fire on Pine Road in Geyserville. Respond to Highway 128, Red Winery Road. And U West, Tone 14, CDF TAC 6 on arrival, Kincaid IC.
IC operations on command.
Force 2550, Branch 1, command.
Force 2150, go ahead.
The fire is going to impact the lower part part of Pine Flat Road by the time you make it down here. So let's keep you up on the hill, find a light spot, and we'll wait for this to blow through on the bottom down here.
Branch 1, Battalion 11 Bravo on command. I'm just pulling up to Senior Alpha. I'm down at 128 near Moody Lane.
Branch 5, Engine 1471, Command 6. Branch 5, Engine 1471, Command 6. IC Engine 1471, Command 6.
1471, Branch 5 on Command 6.
Information, we're just coming into the scene now. We're on Red Winery Road. Appears we got open flames. Do you have any wishes for us?
The priority is either putting out structures that are partially involved or doing structure defense, but use judgment. If you can put out something small in a vineyard or along the road, definitely do so.
Copy.
Branch 5.
Ridge Oak, Fox Ridge, what do you like?
Can you repeat it? Broken.
Like me to go at Ridge Oak, Fox Ridge, and anything you're looking at for info?
Oaks to Coyote Ridge. Try to get another half mile on your right. That'll give you a good vantage point of how close those structures are to the fire.
Copy. We'll probably have to time this out, but hopefully we can do good down there and then move in up here. It's still behind you a little bit.
Copy that. Yeah, I'm hoping once we abate some of this on Red Winery, geysers and such, then we can move some of these resources over that direction.
Branch 5, Sailor.
Go for Branch 5.
I know the resources are thin. Do you have any extra engines you can send to Alexander Valley?
You had background noise, repeat.
Branch 5, St. Leon.
5.
Report of a barn on fire, 5275 Red Winery Road with multiple animals trapped.
Copy. Yeah, we are working in that area. Break. Task Force 1, Branch 5, you on command.
Operations IC. Branch 5 IC.
Alright.
Branch 5.
Deputy here at the ICP is indicating that fires across River Road and Moody Lane. I'd like to entertain the thought of evacuating Geyserville proper out to 101.
I know it crossed 128 near the casino. operations never advised to cross River Road. I can check that out. It's only going to be a problem if it gets in the riverbed, but I can head that way and check it out. I was also talking to the sheriff deputies on their frequency about additional evacuations. They're going to come meet me on 128.
Okay, if you could coordinate direct with them, go through ops to ECC to effect those evacuations. I'm doing the team transition briefing.
Branch 5, 6181.
Down to Branch 5. Confirm the barn on fire with trapped animals was 4275 Red Winery.
5275?
Copy 5275.
Branch 5, 18 Lima on command.
5.
When available, engines for structure protection on Moody Lane.
Okay, I'm waiting for additional engines to come in. Not aware of any at this point, but I'll send them that way if possible. Break. Sailing to Branch 5. Can we divert the Santa Clara engine strike team that's northbound 101 in Geislerville to Moody Lane?
Branch 5 sailing affirmative.
Branch 5, Battalion 1404.
Branch 5, the hotel.
Carolina? Salinas.
Branch 1, Branch 5 on command.
Branch 1.
Are you able to help with the barn that's on fire with trapped animals, 5275 Red Riding Road? Are you on that side of it?
I'm up at the first pump station on Pine Flat. I can start heading that way. Repeat the address.
5275 Red Riding Road. I thought Steve Baxton was over there. 5275, so it's on your side of Robert Young Winery.
Copy.
Yeah, Marshall 04, I got some priority intel for you.
Go ahead for Branch 5.
Yeah, you and Ben were talking about the fire getting established around the 128 River Bottom area. There is a spot on the still on the east side at the 128 bridge. It's just starting to kind of get established.
Okay, I'm here with the Sheriff Sergeant. We're talking about evacuations. He advised me of that. I'm going to try to get Santa Clara Engine Strike Team diverted and have them take care of that, as well as get to Moody where 18 Lima is requesting assistance.
Copy. It's still on the east side, and the fuel continuity stops at the vineyards, but just FYI.
Copy that.
we're not formed doing at the, but, again, and I'll,
Bravo, Branch 1, command.
It needs structure protection. Moody Lane, cross of Highway 8, contact the IC, middle tone 14.
command.
Ops 04, I have a overhead that just arrived, region, division, or branch.
Center, that's correct.
With branch 1, we can do a little bit of additional recon off of the Pine Flat side in preparation. I think everybody else is committed. I'm not sure who he can run. It's not already working. Kincaid, I see.
Branch 1.
San Jose.
Bravo, Branch 1, command.
Engine 6.
Battalion 1404, Branch 5 on Command 6.
Battalion 1404.
Yeah, if you can direct some of those first incidents in Santa Clara, take action on that fire by the bridge.
Affirmative.
Operations, Branch 1.
Right, sir.
The threat isn't immediate, but at some point we'll need to get some structure defense engines up on O'Brien off Pine Flat.
I could say I had some, but I think everything's either en route or here at this point.
Okay, well, maybe as the threat mitigates as it's hitting the valley floor, we can just kind of keep repositioning them here.
Kind of have to do some following of the fire front. Eventually, we're going to have to send some people back up to the north towards Coyote and everything else. We still got a little bit of time. I'm not quite to the end yet.
Branch 1, Battalion 11 on command.
Cover Simons. 1.
And then as is stated on the caller,
Branch 5.
because there's...
Sheriff, wondering if we're going to effect evacuations here in downtown Geyserville, looking for some input from you.
Talking with the Sheriff Sergeant, I'm face to face with him on 128. I'm waiting to hear back from 1404 if we're going to be able to contain the spot along the river in the river bar.
How about an evacuation warning?
I'm good with the warning, but I believe the Sheriff's Office is going to go with an order, which that's okay as well.
Was one en route? Transport 1449, station 31. So for map purposes here, Geyserville Avenue, everything east of Highway 101, mandatory evacuation.
Yeah, my recommendation is evacuation order for everything, east of Geyserville Avenue. Break. Battalion 1404, Branch 5. How's the spot along the river doing?
Approximately 1/8 of an acre, just bumping the river and the bridge, south side of the bridge, but it's gotten into some critical PG&E infrastructure. It's going to be a mess.
I'm okay holding off for just a little bit. We can get some engines there to knock it down. The real risk of it running along the river bar is River Lane and Peach Reef versus the core of Geyserville. So I think a warning would be appropriate for all of Geyserville.
Sector evacuations here in downtown Geyserville, looking for some input from you.
Talking with the sheriff sergeant, I'm face to face with him on 128. I'm waiting to hear back from 1404 if we're going to be able to contain the spot along the river in the river bar.
How about an evacuation warning?
I'm good with a warning, but I believe the sheriff's office is going to go with an order, which that's okay as well.
There's one en route. Transport 1449, station 31.
So for map purposes here, Geyserville Avenue, everything east of Highway 101, mandatory evacuation.
Yeah, my recommendation is evacuation order for everything, east of Geyserville Avenue. Break. Battalion 1404, Branch 5. How's the spot along the river doing?
Approximately eighth of an acre, just bumping the river and the bridge, south side of the bridge, but it's gotten into some critical PG&E infrastructure. It's going to be a mess.
Okay, I copy. I see Branch 5. I'm okay holding off for just a little bit. We can get some engines there to knock it down. The real risk of it running along the river bar is River Lane and Peach Reef versus the core of Geyserville. So I think a warning would be appropriate for all of Geyserville, and let's see how the fire suppression efforts go on by the bridge.
Division Bravo, water tender 6011, stage at the transport.
St. Helena, Kincaid IC, command.
Kincaid, I see, Sailor.
And an evacuation order issued for everything off of Geyserville Avenue, east of Highway 101. From Geyserville Avenue 101 at the south to Geyserville Avenue at 101 at the north.
Kincaid, I see. Evacuation order for everything east of 101, Geyserville North, and Geyserville South.
Affirmative.
Is he stay with us?
1482, remains 1482, engine 3383 at waiting for PG&E.
Copy. At 1862, you're available?
Okay, from 1460, available shortly.
The 1462, a new assignment available. Cover station 4.
98 en route, station 40.
Copy, covering station 4.
6171.
Branch 5.
Make sure we know that there's a second fire on the river bar about a half mile south of the bridge.
Okay, and that might be the one that I heard about was across from the casino. See what you guys can do.
Copy, we're going to check on defensibility of the station first.
All right, see y'all in command. Coming out of the hills, the northernmost piece of the fire is still backing towards the end of Coyote Ridge currently. It's probably got 45 minutes to an hour until it impacts the first structure. However, there are no resources north of 128 near the high school.
We're heading north. I need you to take a picture if at all possible. I'll hit you here in a bit.
We're covered.
We were displacing for the briefing. I need you to either shoot me a picture or I'll hit you in a moment here when I get on the road.
Engine 1480 en route station.
14.
Operation 7106 command. Information, I got a Sonoma County Type 1 Alpha Strike Team here now. And you also have 2 Charlies sent down 5-10 minutes out.
Copy. If you get on 120, just cross the bridge at Guysville and stay there for a sec. I'll work out with 2 branches where we can use it the best, or I'll put you somewhere where there's nobody.
Got it.
St. Helena, 8496.
Transporters are for the Kincaid is 06.
St. Helena, water 96.
Tender 8496 6.
1464 en route 26E6.
1464 route 26 631.
Division Bravo, Branch 1, command. Bravo, Branch 1, command.
9222 Lima on command.
Northern Strike Team Branch 1, as you head up Pine Flat, make contact with Division Bravo on V-Fire 24 or V-Fire 25. Let them know you're in the area for accountability there.
Operations, Battalion 1404. Yeah, we're starting to play whack-a-mole at the river bottom, and we're getting spots on the other side of the river now.
So I think we got the evacuation thing on the other side taken care of. We're going to have to start splitting our non-existent resources between where it's going to be impacted next. If we're not going to put that out, we're going to have to get on the other side and wait for it to come to us.
Yeah, it seems like the winds have subsided a tad, so cross your fingers.
So we got 2 Type 3s and a Type 1 still inbound. I'm going to have to send somebody out to the Moody Lane Coyote area, but the others can try to go in there if you think we can have a shot at it. Lena, 62 released from the mountain.
Branch 1, 9222 Lima on command.
Station 41.
60. Take God. You'll continue. Branch 5 off to command.
Branch 1, 9222 Lima on command. Branch 1, 9222 Lima on command. Command 6.
9221 Lima, Branch 1, go ahead.
222 Lima. Just be advised, we're
21 Lima, Branch 1, you broke off.
Branch 1, 9222 Lima, how do you copy?
Loud and clear, go ahead.
Information, we came up the Socrates Mine Road with the transport and at the geo plant above the guard shack.
Copy of most of the fight right now is down on the valley floor where it's crossing. If you could start making your way down, if you come down Pine Flat, be advised towards the very bottom, the fire could be impacting both sides of the road.
I copy from
from the guard shack all the way down to Pine Flat. Pine Flat will be the left flank going downhill. Are you at that location now or in the area? Negative. If you needed further assistance, you can get hold of Division Bravo on V-Fire 24 or 25. Lima.
Branch 5, engine 1666.
I see St. Louis. Kate, I see St. Louis.
Kincaid operations. Go ahead, Bert. I see.
Operations St. Helena. We got Redcom on landline. We've got 2 med units that were on standby. Geyserville Station 1. Would you like them to remain there or fall back to another location?
Let's just have them hold there. They're in a safe position.
Same, I copy.
IC 6171, command.
IC 6171, IC, go ahead.
Law enforcement's looking for a location for you to rendezvous.
With their liaison at the
5, engine 1480.
Branch 5, Division Ida, on command.
Branch 5 operations on command.
I see Branch 5. Command.
Got a series of fires on the wrong side of River Road, or in the river bottom now. Latest one looks like 3 acres right about the intersection where 128 comes across on the north side.
Operation Branch 5 copies. There should be some engines coming your way.
Yeah, I got 64 from Santa Clara. I think he's going to be able to cut off at least the northern spread of this one. I'm not sure if he'll get it before it gets established in the river or not.
Okay, I think you also have 9110 Charlie and a couple of single increments westbound on 128 past my location.
Okay, also inbound we have 2 Type 3 strike teams and an Alpha strike team coming as well. I'd just send the Alphas perhaps up to the top of Coyote, where the first house has probably got 35-40 minutes. The intensity is not high up there, but it'll need attention unless you can't spare it.
No, I think we need to get a little proactive. So what I've done is I've made a Division I, between H Hotel on Geyser Peak, and between Lima, which is at the Friar Chrono facility. So there's a Division I, it's going to be Battalion 11 from San Mateo, Santa Cruz. And Jason Jenkins is here at 7106 with strike team 2384 Alpha. So they'll be working in that area as well. Hopefully that strike team can get up on Coyote Ridge and Gritty Oaks in that area.
644.
384 Alpha.
Well, I believe I saw 9110 Charlie past my location, as well as 1483, 1497. So I think that's all coming your way. And then there is a separate strike team, 2384 Alpha from Sonoma County that Jason Jenkins has that was sent to meet here.
Hi, 1471.
And where can I meet you?
Break 1471, branch 5, go ahead.
I've come off Red Wyoming Road. We're on 128, 4155. We got spots in the vineyard around the home. We're going to handle that, and then after that, we should be free. But any idea what division this is or attack?
Yeah, it'd be Division Bravo at best, which is not even in branch 5 the way it blew out. So just report directly to me and take care of those spots, and then I want you to tactical patrol all the stuff that's safe and any other homes you find.
Affirmative 6.
Branch 5, Division Ida.
1484 and 28.
Snagged onto the 9161 Charlie. They're assigned to me now, and I'm putting them to work on River Road.
Okay, tying with Battalion 1413, he's also operations. I believe he's down there as well. And I know I told you CDF TAC 31. I would like to do that, but you got to brief all your resources coming in about CDF TAC 31. And then give me a call, or I'll call you in 15 or 20. What's under your control?
Copy, so where go for using CDF TAC 31?
Affirmative. You're just going to need to brief all your resources. You're switching to that.
Got it.
Branch 5, 1480.
Fine.
Area Wilson.
Affirmative. 8496 checked in with me a little while ago on TAC 6. Give 8496 a call on CDF TAC 6.
Operations, Salina.
Operations.
Redcom is offering up another task force. Would you like it?
Or have them head for the intersection of Geyserville Avenue and 128.
Salina copies.
5 Division Ida on command. Yeah, you can show 9250 Lima assigned to me. I'd put them to work behind some structures on Moody.
Copy 9250 Lima, working for Division Ida. There is a road along Miller Creek that heads up towards Geysers Road that might do us good for going direct, or at least connecting the dots and getting hand crews in later. And then to the north of Moody Lane, there's what's called Bay Ranch Road, and that goes up into some vineyards and up into the hills and eventually ties into the ridge where the fire is or was earlier tonight.
Ida copies. They're actually working up Boy Ranch Lane right now. Bay Ranch.
Okay, exactly. So Bay Ranch, if you blow that all open, we did it in 2017, it comes out on the ridge, what's called the Hawkeye Ridge, and that'll keep the fire out of the Coyote Ridge populated area as well.
Ida copies.
The hazardous condition line going through a tree, 20 Greylon Avenue, 2 Greylon Avenue, Petaluma, Cordelia Drive, Bernice, Box 3852, Bravo 4, Control 4, 650. Dana Lane Energy 488 available, station 31 response there.
A651.
IC Branch 5, command. Kincaid, IC Branch 5 on command. Branch 5, 9401.
Branch 1.
Branch 5, go ahead. Kincaid, IC Branch 5 on command. IC Branch 5 on command.
5, IC, go ahead.
Okay, a couple things. Regarding evacuation, at 118, Highway 128, I think you have an ambulance there at staging. The person needs help evacuating. He's an invalid. The locals are familiar with him. 118, Highway 128. And we need to reinforce or expand our road closures on 128. I'm recommending 128 at Alexander Valley Road. And then make sure no one on 128 at the railroad tracks and Geyserville is able to get through as well.
Copy.
IC Branch 5, you're badly broken. Just to confirm, it's 118, Highway 128, and then to expand road closures to 128 at Alexander Valley Road, probably 128 at Chalk Hill would be another recommendation, and then reinforce the evacuation 128 at the railroad tracks in Geyserville.
Branch 5, IC. Now. Branch 5, IC. Command, tone 14, how you copy?
IC Branch 5, you're loud and clear.
We're starting the transition briefing, day shift briefing here at the fairgrounds. I need off senior conduit to make those things happen.
Can you repeat? I copied the briefing starting at the fairgrounds. What's additional?
Through operations, I have to go offline for the briefing.
I copy. Break operations, Branch 5 on command. Operations, Branch 5 on command.
That's 5.
Salient Branch 5 on command.
Branch 5, salient.
A couple things. Can you have, I believe there's an ambulance staged at the Geyserville Fire Station ICP. Have them report to 118 Highway 128 to help with an evacuation of an invalid. And then the early up on the aircraft, what time are we expecting them to be over the fire?
It was 40730.
Copy 0730. I assume that's over the fire.
Affirmative.
Branch 5, Desert 1145 on Command 6.
Branch 5.
Yeah, Branch 5, Desert 1145. We've made it out of the Boy Scout camp down below, and we're walking right back, and we're almost just about to the transport to load up. What are your wishes? Where do you want us now?
So after you came out of the Boy Scout camp driveway, where was the fire to your right, to the north? Is it going to be viable to try to go direct along that same ridge to the north?
Yeah, it's, by the time we made it out of the Boy Scout camp, it was all black around us, and the fire is well established away from us.
Okay, we're most likely going to fall back to what's called Harness Ridge. So go back to your transport stage there, and we'll have Division Hotel or day shift come up with a plan.
Copy that.
Fort Community 702. And 14. Bye.
Branch 5, Salem. evac will be Med 762, and they should be on Command 6.
I copy. Break medic 762, branch 5 on Command 6. Medic 762, branch 5 on Command 6.
For Medic 762.
Affirmative. There's a invalid needing assistance with evacuation. The address is 118 Highway 128. If you're at the Geisel Fire Station, just head out 128 right before the railroad tracks. I'm on your left-hand side.
Copy, we're en route.
Hotel on command. 7593 Hotel on command. Dome 14.
3, Hotel on command.
Branch 1, Division Alpha. Branch 1, Division Alpha. Bravo, Alpha on command. Five, go ahead. Branch 5 on command. One Alpha on command. Branch 5, 18 Lima.
Go.
Yeah, where I popped out at Red Winery, there's wires across the roadway, blocking the roadway. Yeah. So, you'll have that flank of the fire.
RHW has been Lawrence Number Vector Control, Hellman.
1481, 1480, command. Anyone information? First house on the right on Wilson Lane, 1975. You got a portable pump set up for filling.
61 copies. Are you working on Wilson?
Hey, firm, we're just about to pull out of 1975 once you top off of water. What's your location from Wilson?
We went down the end of the road to Hall Ranch. There's a house we had saved earlier that we're headed to off of the vineyard. I don't know the access road to it, but you can go around the fence on Hall Ranch.
Copy, so continue down Wilson to Hall Ranch. Is there a left or right, or just continue Hall Ranch?
To the left.
80 copies.
Med 681, Salem on command 6.
Advise Austin, man.
Ranch 5, Command 6.
Ranch 5, Salem.
Yeah, we're going to need a PG&E rep to Geysers Road at Red Winery for a power line down blocking the road. Red Winery Road at Geysers Road.
Ranch 5, 715, break. Med 681, Salem on command 6. Red call.
St. Helena, Station 48 on Command 6.
Station 48, Salem.
Yeah, I'm with Medic 681 right now. They don't have Command 6 capabilities.
Station 48, have them respond to 21645 Geyserville Avenue. SO's at scene with an elderly female fall.
Copy. Confirm 21645 Geyserville Avenue.
Affirmative.
I copy. They're en route.
Salem, copy 718.
Everybody on Branch 5, Red Winery, Geysers Road, let's start putting out all the spots best we can in the vineyards and everywhere else, because they're just going to keep propagating. And use water as needed. We can get more water tenders and more stormwater resources coming in.
5-1, post 17.
as you can tell which day resources got ripped off and put in place and about where they are when you can figure it out.
Okay, so you're asking me what did we pull out of Citrus Fair that was supposed to be day resources?
Yeah, basically people you don't recognize from last night, so that would be 20, the Amador Eldorado strike team, the Butte strike team, and the Lapa Modoc strike team. Everything else pretty much is probably a day resource, and just where you put them at.
Okay, I can just give you a rundown where I have everything assigned, because I don't know what was day or not. That works for you?
Yeah, take it. Let me pull over so I can scribble better. I know that the 61 Charlie, I know where they're at, and I know about where the, I believe it's 70 Charlie is out of San Mateo Santa Cruz also.
Okay, let me know when you're ready to copy.
Marina, it's in 1462 available, 41 response area.
Dozer 1145 on command.
Branch 5 off, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm just going to give you a full rundown. 9250 Lima is on Division Ida, which is River Road, north of 128. 9230 Charlie, they were Division Lima by themselves and never got further developed at 2450 Highway 128, the Friar Chrono facility. 9270 Charlie went to Red Wyoming Road, which kind of was Division Bravo from Branch 1, but everyone got morphed together. 9250 Lima is still staged. On 128, we're trying to get them to work. They'll be working for Ida. Break, is there any more you need to know?
9161 Charlie is working in the Ida area. For your information, 9250 Charlie's unloaded. They're hooked up with two private cats that are making their way towards the end of Moody to split off potentially at the toe of the slope, push north and south towards Coyote Ridge.
Okay. That was a 9250 Charlie, or 9250 Lima on Moody.
Correct. And then for you, 9161 Charlie is split up, but they did send at least two apparatus to the top of Coyote Ridge, and 6181 is up there as well.
Okay, I copy that.
Same for 61 Charlie, they did get one of the 3-acre spots on the east side of River. However, there's two places in the riverbed itself which are still, I think they're doing their own thing.
Okay, we're going to have aircraft supposedly up in about 10 or 15 minutes. Do we want to place a priority on the riverbed fires due to the evacuation potential, or start trying to work direct elsewhere?
I know how many they ordered. I don't know how many are here. Let Air Attack look and see where he's got clean enough air that he can work. I think that we might be smoked out even though if they
went to Red Wyoming Road, which kind of was Division Bravo from Branch 1, but everyone got morphed together. 9250 Lima is still staged. On 128, we're trying to get them to work. And they'll be working for Ida. break. Is there any more you need to know?
9161 Charlie is working in the Ida area. For your information, 9250 Charlie's unloaded. They're hooked up with two private cats that are making their way towards the end of Moody to split off potentially at the toe of the slope, switch north and south towards Coyote Ridge.
Okay. That was a 9250 Charlie, or 9250 Lima on Moody.
Correct. And then for you, 9161 Charlie is split up, but they did send at least two apparatus to the top of Coyote Ridge, and 6181 is up there as well.
Okay, I copy that.
Same for 61 Charlie, they did get one of the 3 acre spots on the east side of River. However, there's 2 places in the riverbed itself which are still, I think they're doing their own thing.
Okay, we're going to have aircraft supposedly up in about 10 or 15 minutes. Do we want to place a priority on the riverbed fires due to the evacuation potential, or start trying to work direct elsewhere?
I know how many they ordered. I don't know how many are here. Let AirAttack look and see where he's got clean enough air that he can work. I think that we might be smoked out even though if they can get in the air for a while.
I copy that. And there is, I don't know if you're aware, there is some structural loss, so consideration for other items coming up.
So if I were making suggestions, I would work the fixed wings in the river bottom because they can do point drops straight up and down and get through the trees, and let the fixed wing work the flanks, pushing you towards the north or the south as you see fit to try to hold the box that we talked about last night.
Affirmative. They're probably going to give you a call, so I just kind of want to know where I'm going to expect to see them.
Got it. I'm going to try to stay on the radio. I'm not sure what I'm doing up in Citrus Fair, so if they call me more than twice, why don't you go ahead and talk to them.
Branch 5 and IC Hotel information. I have 4 engines working in the river bottom right now, putting out the largest of the spots.
Operations, Branch 1.
Operation.
Use the copters in the river if the air tankers aren't going to their way.
You broke up, sir.
The copters in the riverbed, the air tankers aren't going to want to drop retardant in their waterway.
Branch 5 Hotel.
Battalion 7, 384, 91, 2, 57, 60, 75, 74, 30, 85, 95, 792. Requested immediate need for protection. 28 Principal Avenue. Principal Avenue. 27.
Branch 5 operations on command.
Ops Branch 5, go ahead.
Advised that a 97-year-old entrance to the north end of town off of Canyon and Gudgeville Ave.
Command 6, Town 14.
DC line, if you have traffic for me, you're completely unreadable.
West report.
9113 Golf on command.
Go for hotel on command.
Yeah, we're available, but we're about 2 miles away from the main gate of the geysers.
Copy that. Just sit tight right now. I don't have a use for hand crews down here yet. We're going to reconcile resources once we get things taken care of, and then we'll be headed back that way.
You see Command 6, Town 14.
Go for hotel.
Town 14.
Kincaid.
I need 25 immediate need, any type engines. Respond to Station 48 staging. 25 any type engines, immediate need, closest resource to Station 48.
Kincaid AC requesting 25 any type engines, respond to staging at Station 48, 731.
One medic 755. Land in a white Ford Ranger, 26 Temple Avenue, 116 Temple Avenue, center of Presley Street, 3049 from Control C 0730.
Clean up the section right above our engine. We'll work our way up.
I got Branch 5 operations.
Requested part of task 2385. Guysville Avenue 128, Guysville Avenue at Highway 28, Control 2032. Kenwood has an Adobe Canyon Road, Highway 12. points down Adobe on Highway 12, Adobe Canyon Road at 12 Kenwood, box 57 Alpha 3.
Golf Hotel on command.
9113 Golf, go ahead.
Yeah, Jay, if you could contact Todd on his cell, I think we found some work for you guys down here. Come down to Moody Lane, the Grange Hall, and head up Moody Lane to Ridge Oak.
Or 5, operations on command.
Fire 4.
For your SA, there should be 2 more Charlie strike teams, 2140 Charlie and 9150 Charlie, somewhere around there that are being used. I need to find them. Additionally, Sonoma County is sending you a very full task force of 12 apparatus, ETA 20 minutes.
Match 1 Alpha on command.
Operations, Ranch Drive, command.
Operations.
Yeah, I haven't firsthand verified, but fairly confident the person at that address you provided me has been accounted for. Fine.
I don't know if you're able to copy some of the resources inbound.
Paul, you were broken. What did you say?
might be one more Charlie strike team inbound needs still to be used, and if Sonoma County is sending you a task force of 12 apparatus with a combination of water tenders type 1, type 3, and type 6.
Okay. I'm going to head towards the north end of the fire and kind of see what we got there. Everything else is kind of mop up now off Red Line here. There's a lot of work, but not much spread.
Guess we need to get with either 9161 Charlie or 6181 to see the staged resources and what we're going to do off of the end of Coyote. I got some dozers going over there before I left. I'm at Fairgrounds, so I'll be off there for a bit.
Lima, Division Hotel, on command.
Division Hotel, Branch 5 on command.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was busy when you called me about 10 or 15 minutes ago. You got everything you need?
Well, Chief Thompson's down there, assessed it, and I got the 3 engines on your river bottom fire, the biggest one, but they're requesting a dozer.
Okay. There's quite a few dozers stationed on 128. I'll try to start heading them that way, see how more than you need, if that's what's going to be needed to take care of that.
Yeah, affirm, and I also got the South Coast water tender. When they get filled up, they'll be supporting us also, so we should be able to take care of it.
Got it.
One Division Alpha on command.
Branch 1.
Yeah, I can give you 1 engine of the 2 I got if you guys need help down there.
Yeah, go ahead and send them to the bottom, Red Winery Road.
DH, copy that. You're in the lead.
Branch 5, Branch 1.
Going for Branch 5 on command.
Did you already evacuate the gentleman at 5275?
I didn't go down the driveway and verify, but I got pretty good information that he's been accounted for, and he's with a relative or somebody else.
Copy. I just went through the house and no one found.
Okay, and that was at 5275?
No damage. I guess there was a little damage to the barn, but the hay pile caught on fire, but everything else is okay.
Okay, but you didn't find the person?
Negative, not in the house.
Okay, well, when you see 8100, I think he's working his way up Pine Flat Road. Maybe you guys can talk about going back in there or figuring out what to do.
Copy.
Branch 5, 1490, that's the older gentleman we saw leaving the vehicle as we went down that driveway earlier.
Generator and a brush fire, 181 Misbro Way, Control 4. Sonoma Smoke Investigation, 12 Moon Mountain Road.
Off of Boggs en route to the incident. ETA 0755.
White smoke seen in the area, 12-2 Moon Mountain Drive. 92 Moon Mountain Drive, Sonoma. Adobe Way, Box 34. Sonoma 4, Control 4044. Sir, 746.
Branch 5, Division Ida on command.
Branch 5.
For information, I've got 2870 Charlie that I am going to assign on my division. They were here on a different track, so I'm going to hold 2870 Charlie and I'm having them switch over to TAC 31.
We
also have 9250 Lima and 9161 Charlie.
Affirmative. That's all the resources I know of so far.
Okay, and then are you dealing with the river bar fires as well, or is that kind of a subset, or somebody else is working on that?
The subset, we're still yet to get to it, and we'll tackle it with more resources.
Okay, one of the local BCs is going to pull some dozers down there and kind of work on it, so let's just let them handle it. There's dozers sitting in the station they're going to use.
I had a copy.
Airtech 503 is off, Sonoma.
Man.
Tech 5.
6342, Division Ida.
Yeah, I'm the one who's going to go grab the two dozers to head down there. We have just two major spots, one by the Highway 128 bridge that is semi-contained, and then another one at 1599 Highway 128. I'll grab two dozers and lead them into the site. We'll need dozers for that one.
Division Ida copies. I'll show you assigned to Division Ida, and you'll be working with 6231, correct?
Division Hotel, State Hotel.
Operation Salem.
Every time 1412 prior to
Selena.
the phone with Battalion 3 in Sonoma. He has smoke showing in the Cape area. Start a and dispatch to the area of 1000 Cavedale Road, please.
Correction, Battalion 14, 754.
Operation Salem.
Battalion 1412, prior to I'm on the phone with Battalion 3 in Sonoma. He has smoke showing in the Cape area. Start a and dispatch to the area of 1000 Cavedale Road, please.
Correction, Battalion 14, 754.
Branch 5, St. Lena. Branch 5, St. Lena, on command.
Traffic for Branch 5 on command.
Branch 5, St. Lena. RP called back for 5275 Red Winery Road where the barn burned. Possible 1 male subject at the residence.
From what I have not firsthand verified, he is still there, but I have pretty good secondhand information. He is there. I'm talking with Branch 1, Mark Reyes. He is going to work towards verifying if, where that person's at, but they're no longer at that address. However, it was another firefighter there in the barn, and the home was on fire.
Send a copy of 756.
Battalion 12 responding. Engine 76, engine 1462, engine 1472, engine 1466, 1495, transport 442, transport 45, 1 crew on order from Mendocino, Delta Crew 3, victim fire in the area of 2000 Road, cross of Shock Road. check back 0757.
Battalion 1412, just like we do have aircraft on order for this.
In 1412, negative.
I'd like to place the order. Air attack, 2 air tankers, 1 for now.
1412, 0.
Bye to 6342 on command. Okay, we got 2 dozers, the E-18 and E-30. We're going to lead into the river bank. Division, I had a copy.
Response check back. Station fire. Road units to confirm response. Engine 62. Engine 76.
Attack, or kid air attack, airground.
Engine 1460.
Kid air attack on CF-24 airground.
55, confirm response.
Engine 1495. Operations Branch 1.
Those are 10 to 14. Responding.
on command, go ahead.
Cater attack. Kate, I see Kincaid up on LNU West.
Stanley and training 1430 responding to the incident. Cape.
Kincaid air attack. Are you up on air to ground city of tank 20?
Command, tone 14, repeating, 1498, engine 1464, engine 1465, engine 1460, immediate need to station 48. Command 6, 14, 04. Engine 1498 and 1464, engine 1460, engine 1460, need station 48. Command 6, tone.
Branch 5.
1438, I copy you. Respond. Dale 0805.
Force 2385, Branch 5, go ahead.
Response, 48.
Division Foxtrot on command. Switch to TAC 30, CDF TAC 30. 64 available, station 12, correction 48.
40806.
Branch 3, Day Division Hotel on command. Engine 1482. Descent.
In 1482, St. Helena.
Caveville, construction dust only. I've got go on an excavator, construction dust only, and I'm going to be 3,000 block of negative fire.
Vegetation fire, Cavedale Road. In 1482, negative fire. Only units can cancel. Battalion 1412.
Fail,
Time 1412 copies of it.
Engine 1462.
Engine 462.
Engine 1462, change of assignment, immediate need to station 48. Command channel, command 6 on 14.
Engine 462, copy. Responding.
P16 can cancel.
Only 66 available.
1472. Port 1440. Port 1442. Canceled.
Delta 3 copies in quarters.
38 St. Helena.
1430. Available.
Hold 009.
Air attack, how do you copy?
Copy the immediate need, station 40. 0810. Bartender 11, St. Helena.
Bartender 11 en route. Station 48. Confirmed that the
Bartender, you're very scratchy. Repeat your traffic.
Waterston 11 en route to Station 48.
Bartender 11, en route, station 40. 0810.
St. Helena, Source 2175. St. Helena, Source 2175 en route. Station 48.
2170, 0811.
Computer, attack to ground. Were you copying me on Lindy West as well?
18 Lima on command.
Computer on Lindy West.
Air attack, the command is command 6, tone 14.
Command.
Yeah, we've been aligned to the top of the ridge where we spoke. The fire has jumped into the drainage to the south, unable to build line.
your side of Pine Flat Road or the other side?
Still on our side, but it's getting established in that drainage. We'll run over Pine Flat.
Okay. Can you guys somehow tie indirect or some type of line or just get the dozers down to Pine Flat and get ready to go up the other side? Because there's about 7 homes of that O'Brien Road and a historic stagecoach building down there at the bottom.
Affirmative.
I think if you follow that ridge out, go into the black even, you'll eventually drop down and find a creek crossing to come over. I think that's how the tractors get between the vineyards.
Branch 5, Division Bravo, command.
Branch 5.
Yeah, I believe that part that he's talking about getting established is where engines 6161 and 1281 are, and they should be starting hoses right now to tie that all in. So hopefully that's the area, and that's right next to that historic carriage house we're talking about.
Okay, can you work directly with 18 Lima, 9118 Lima? He has 4 dozers, and see if you guys can just at least get that little part buttoned up.
And 9118 Lima, Division Bravo, command.
18 Kincaid air attack on command 6.
And 9118 Lima, and Division Bravo, command.
Kincaid air attack, Kincaid operations, command.
Kincaid operations, Kincaid air attack, command.
Yeah, I'm going to be taking a flight shortly. I heard you trying to reach IC. Is there anything I can do for you?
Just trying to, we're overhead, we've been overhead about 10 minutes. I was just trying to get hold of somebody on the air-to-ground tack, CDF TAC 24. See if they want to start getting some aircraft working out here.
I copy. I'll try to switch over. I'm currently at the Cloverdale Airport. Priority will be the Branch 3, which is the western part of the fire that's pushed in towards Kaiserville. Copy.
I don't have a map, but it looks like it's pretty smoked out. I'm going to try to take a look, see if we can do any work in there.
I copy. That'll be Branch 3, and you can also contact Branch 5, which is Marshall Turbeville, for any updates on this command, and you can switch over.
Kincaid air attack, copy. I have Kincaid air attack on command.
Branch 5.
Meet me on air to ground, CDF TAC 24.
Affirmative.
Lima.
Branch 5.
Scouted out that road going up to Pine Flat. Fire's still on our side of the canyon, except around the 6,000 block where that stagecoach area is. Engine taking actions there. Or if we can get any crews in here to support keeping that fire on our side of Pine Flat, we'll get the dozers engaged up at 6,000 block.
Okay, I've been told that day shift is working its way out from the fairgrounds, both out of Cloverdale and Santa Rosa. So I'm assuming that we're going to get resources up Pine Flat.
Copy. The wind's not blowing down Canyon through there when I was up in there. I don't know if we can get a plan to keep that fire on that our side of the river.
Affirmative. I'd say develop a plan, and then day resources can support it and go for it.
Copy.
Air attack branch 5, confirming it's CDF TAC 24 for air to ground.
Yeah, affirmative. I'm up on air to ground TAC 24. Go ahead. Sir, I have no map, and I'm trying to figure out where everything is. I have east side of the fire. I don't think we're going to do anything on the west side of the valley floor right now. Route.
What are you listening to?
Disregard. Wrong frequency.
23108.
So of course it's good air because with the smoke's pushing. East side we can work as well. I don't know. We want to go direct or we want to kind of keep it on the ridge tops. That's what I was thinking. Maybe something will open up as we coming around to the southwest side. And we on this west side, they were able to make it to elevation, so that's a available in 31 response area. East one.
Team 490820.
So, go ahead and make some aircraft. We'll just start going direct. Do you know any crews on north side, northeast? Okay, I copy. Now, hey, just for orientation, where's branch 5? A quick overview on where the branch is.
Delta Delta 14, quarter station 38.
45, 0822.
5 air attack air to ground. Me like a quick view on where the branches are. Operation, attack you up on air to ground.
Delta Delta 14, quarter station 38.
45, 0822.
5 air attack air to ground. Me like a quick view on where the branches are. Operation, attack you up on air to ground. Kincaid operations, Kincaid air attack on command. Kincaid operations, Kincaid air attack on command.
that. Jason Night off on command.
Clear to ground.
St. Helena, 1898, arrive, station 48.
1498, 0828.
Indicated air attack. Air attack. Currently in 90. Have any information here? Decade air attack. Decade operation.
Division Ida on command.
Go for branch 5.
Branch 5 Division Ida. I'm with Division Foxtrot and Hotel down at Moody and River Road. We're trying to discuss a plan of splitting up our resources. If we could face to face with you, that'd be great.
Okay, I'm just up the road a couple seconds from you, so I'll be down in a minute.
Ida, copy.
I'm able to work, I believe, on a lot of this northeast side. It's going to be visibility on everything southwest side, but I'm kind of seeing a few spots I can and start working tickets to like with I'll let you take a look.
What you're talking about, those areas that we can in anchor and start in a flank, and I concur with that. So if you can work that north end, I'll take another lap, but let's go ahead and work what we can.
Just because of the unpredicted winds, so the fire doesn't to the east. I can anchor some of these vineyards, and we can just start. So I'll make a resource order for that air resource.
Officers, work them on the other areas for the crews.
A lot of information. I don't know what copters are or not.
At 2 arriving in addition.
Make an order for the early up tankers, and we'll start going direct, and I'll start looking at copter areas where could be an issue. We just
032.
Task Force 183 Charlie on Command 6, Tone 14.
Paragraph. Yeah, found some good dips on the northwest side. We can start working comp here, and I'm going to start working comp northeast side, going to tankers on the northeast side, going direct. We can go and get under the column, and there's a few dip sites.
Station 40, repeating engine 1470.
Got a place to anchor in these tankers. We got a bunch of aircraft on it earlier. Affirmative. I'm able to see much on the south side, but we might be able to get tankers into there, and unknown when help to come up.
0834.
Eichler Papa, Jade Papa on command.
13 Golf, 10 Charlie on TAC 6.
Engine 14 quarter, station 46.
1482, 0835.
On command.
In 1472, and I'll cover assignment en route.
1472, 0836.
Command 5, Jade Papa on command.
pop on Smith.
Public Fifth with 1985, Meadow South, cross of Oak, Lake Red, 0840.
Selena, Kincaid Air Attack on command.
Kincaid Air Attack, Salem.
I'd like to start out 4 S2 air tankers direct to the fire and 2 Type 1 air tankers. They're on the early up and ready to copy an IP for the Type 1 tankers. Okay, we're going to have Vineyard IP at 2,500, latitude 3838.21 by 12240.36.
Vineyard IP at 2,500, 3838.21, 12240.36.
Yeah, sorry, you were walked on longitude 12240.36. Is that what you had?
Affirmative.
So S2s can come direct to the fire, check in with Kincaid Air Attack on air tactics.
Affirmative.
Operation. Yeah, I'm gonna have
back now. If there's anything else you think of, Jake, let me know. I think we're on the same page, and priorities are the same.
Helicopters all get into elevate, brief, and then we'll all start working. Great, stop. We're going to start, there's valley floor, and we're going to retard all this side. So if you can approve this thing clear, and we're going to start taking all this whole east side. Start on the floor. We have a couple structures down there. Start working our way up towards north, but on this full east with retard. For you on that area. But does retard drops will help? What side of fire are you on? I'm kind of familiar with the brain. So we're starting near the vineyards. There's a house. We're going to start in the grass. We'll start working. Let me know if we're going to interfere with operations or if there's people area once we start our operation.
Operations, Night Branch 5 on command.
Night Branch 5 operations, go ahead.
Operations, Night Branch 5, just trying to figure out my role today. I don't mind staying out here. Do you want me to keep Branch 5 or change to Branch 3? And then I'd like to order a diesel fuel tender for, we create a drop point at 1000 Highway 128 to Geyserville Grange. Order a fuel tender for...
Familiar with the branch. So we're starting near the vineyards. There's a house. We're going to start in the grass, and we'll start working. Let me know if we're going to interfere with operations or if there's people in the area once we start our operation.
Operations, Night Branch 5 on command.
Night Branch 5 operations, go ahead.
Operations, Night Branch 5, just trying to figure out my role today. I don't mind staying out here. Do you want me to keep Branch 5 or change to Branch 3? And then I'd like to order a diesel fuel tender for, we create a drop point at 1000 Highway 128 to Geyserville Grange. Order a fuel tender for whatever drop point number you want to assign for that.
I'd like you to go Branch 3, and I'll confirm that with resources.
Okay, I'll now assume ICS designator of Branch 3. And as you copy, I'd like to make a drop point at the Geyserville Grange. And also order a fuel tender for last night's resources.
I'm 1411.
Branch 1, Division Alpha. Crew 1, hang tight.
Alpha, Branch 1 on command.
Yeah, I just wanted to let you know of progress. Above Kincaid Road has been all tied in on the hill, and I'm starting to cruise down from Kincaid down to Sulphur Springs.
Copy, this is Dave, Branch 1. I'm leaving the fairgrounds now, heading out.
Hi, copy. Dozers assigned to this division out here.
Alpha, Branch 1. Dozer that I have showing from last night on that branch was 1443 and 1447.
Copy, and they're on Pine Flat Road on the other side of the ridge.
Hey, Alpha, come up and meet with you yet?
I haven't heard anything.
Copy, I believe he was headed up.
Or wait for day resources.
Yeah, if there's targets of opportunity now, let's take them.
Copy.
Alpha on command.
Kincaid air attack on command.
Kincaid air attack, Annalena, go ahead.
Correction, I'm going to change the IP. We're going to have Vineyard IP will be 3,500 feet.
Altitude 3500. Oscar 62 on command.
Station 44, Battalion 404, West 13.
Dave, Branch 1 on command.
Station 44, but 04 West 13. Station 44. Place the call to my cell, staff. Santa Elena, engine 59, LNU West 1010.
Branch 1 from Branch 1 Medics on command.
Go ahead, Branch 1 medic.
We're looking for directions. We didn't get a very good briefing how to get out to you.
Still working my way out now. I think Pine Flat Road's going to be your best access in.
Get your traffic.
LNU West 10.
1569 Santa.
Santa Elena 69 is in, out your unit. Do you have a cover assignment?
1569, standby.
Branch 1 from the medics back. We made the hard 90 at Pine Flat and we're up 128 a bit. Is that still a good direction?
1569 Santa. You'll be reporting to station Glen Island.
9 copy, station 46 Glen, advise 1 in quarters.
923.
Landing Kincaid, air attack on command.
Air attack, Salem.
Requesting relief air attack over the fire at 10:30 hours.
Attack over the fire at 10:30 hours, 904. Cruiser in service work project.